It's New Year's Eve in Thailand. Actually, we're in Phuket, of course. And New Year's Eve, this New Year's Eve, I got to celebrate in a new country, which is crazy. And my daughter-in-law and my son actually were performing. So it was really cool because they performed up until midnight. So my son and I got to dance and watch them perform at the same time. This was so much fun. I mean, it was 80s theme. So this was right down my alley. This was my season. This was my year. This is my time. And I'm going to let you hear a little bit of them singing and enjoy some of their music. This night was so much fun. I don't think I've danced this much in a very long time. So this was at the Slate Hotel. The Slate Hotel is a beautiful hotel in Phuket. It's on the outskirts, kind of outside, but it's on the Nai Beach, which we were actually staying right across the street from this. But this hotel is gorgeous. If you get the chance to stay here, make sure you check it out, and even, you know, have a stay there because you're right by the beach and it's a beautiful hotel. But me and my sons, I swear, I think I got a cardio workout. I was so hungry after this that we had to go find some food. So after we finished dancing the night away, we found a convenience store, and in Thailand you can get hot food at the convenience store. So I got some wonton soup, we got some Netflix chips, my daughter-in-law got some food, and we were sitting outside this bar outside right next door to the convenience store hanging out. Y'all, these kids had me out till 4 in the morning. I finally said, guys, we gotta go to bed because we were catching a speed boat to Phi Phi Island the next day. So we got to bed probably about 4:30 and we were catching the speedboat around 11. So once again, another little nap, but this is just a little bit of traveling on our way to Phi Phi Island. Actually, not to Phi Phi Island. This was the boat we were going to catch the boat in. I'm having a good time as always.
We're going on the boat. We're going.
Phi Phi Island is about 28 miles from Phuket. A speedboat journey from Phuket takes about 45 minutes to 60 minutes depending on the sea conditions. It was pretty smooth the day that we were riding, so it's about 45 minutes. Sometimes you can take a ferry as well for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Anyway, the island is gorgeous. It's with the Phi Phi Don and Phi Phi Lay being the biggest, largest islands in the Phi Phi Islands. So we got a chance to enjoy, walk around. There are tons of activities, tons of restaurants. I mean, trying to find somewhere to choose to eat is not going to be a problem. We passed by so many. There's also not only like chain restaurants, but there's a 7-Eleven there, as you saw. There's a McDonald's there, and there's this mango place I really, really, really wanted to eat there, but we didn't get to eat there. But everything was mango. Everything was mango. Anyway, you can do snorkeling, diving, rock climbing, island hopping. You can take a long-tail boat and see some of the other islands as well. We got there a little later in the day, so we walked around for a while, saw a little bit of the island, and then we found a place to eat and got to enjoy a little bit of the beach. So I'm going to let you follow me along on Phi Phi Island. There's so many restaurants It's so many people. We're trying to go through and see what everything's here. This is like one was on my bucket list of places to go. I'm gonna definitely have a coconut today, or 3 or 10. They're so good here. One important thing to know before you do travel to Phi Phi Island is that their peak season is November to April. And during that season, as you can see, it's super crowded. We were there in December. Well, it was January now because it was New Year's Day. But it was so crowded with so many people. That was probably the only negative thing about it, is that there were tons of people there. But otherwise, it was absolutely beautiful. There were definitely a variety of food options, so if you did want to have a nice restaurant, you could do that. But back here, as you can see, there are a lot of local vendors that are selling their local food, and I love that about this island. We also saw where they were bringing in the fresh seafood, like bringing it in, processing it. Right here, we were trying chicken skins, which now is my favorite snack, and I'm so glad they don't sell them in the States because I would eat them all the time. And then we got some drinks. They had every kind of drink, like you can get coffee or you can get all kinds of fruit beverages. But here are some more of the vendors that are selling the local food, which I wanted to definitely try some of those, but we have plenty of time on this trip to try local foods and street foods. But here's a beautiful view of Phi Phi Island.
So it's like minced chicken, the bao gai, tom yum goong, which is it's a coconut milk soup that's like spicy, sweet, sour, everything in between with shrimp, tomato paste. Green curry is one of my favorites. It's like sweet, milky, kind of like the same, all from coconut milk as well. Our larb is like this is beef larb, so this is like with like all these fresh ingredients. And they cook the meat separately and then put it with a bunch of fresh ingredients.
Oh, okay.
It's awful.
You know anything about Thai food, you know that it's been known to be spicy. And so this was the day that we tried the actual spice level that everybody Thai eats. And we took it like heroes. It was amazing. Like everything was so good, so fresh. No stomach issues, I can tell you. No stomach issues at all. But here's more beautiful views of this beautiful island. I cannot wait to go back. We made our way back to the mainland and look at this beautiful sunset. Oh my gosh, I was so worn out. I think I fell asleep on this ride a little bit, but we are on our way to the city and we're going to be heading to Patong Beach. Now, if you know anything about Patong Beach, it's a little crazy, a little rowdy, but we found this Burger King and they had fried chicken, so we had to go and check it out. Salted chicken and spicy chicken in the Burger King restaurant. Woo-hoo. The chicken was really good. It was garlicky, it was crispy, and this was actually my first introduction to sticky rice. So it comes in these little packets, and you take a little rice, you take a little meat, eat it together. It's so yummy. And then we headed to Patong Beach to walk around a little bit and check it out. About Patong Beach, you know it's crazy. There are so many people. Like, it was so many people. And this is where all the crazy bars are. They will be offering you some things that do not go in. Don't follow anybody. Don't walk with anybody because they may take you in to see some things that you're not prepared to see. So if you are going to be very squeamish, I would probably avoid Patong Beach, but it's a fun place if you want to hang out, have a good time. By this time in the night, I was worn out. I was ready to go to sleep, but hey, I was being a trooper. I was hanging with the young folk and hanging out, but this is a very, very active beach with a lot of energy and a lot going on. So if you are looking for that type of entertainment and fun, this is your place. It's always really cool to go to Starbucks in other countries because they have things that we do not have in our country. So they had red velvet cake. They had these like that chocolate like roll cake. They had different sandwiches I've never seen before. They had huge almond croissants, which is my actual favorite croissant. Just so many things that we don't normally have. So it's just really cool. If you're in another country, make sure you check out the Starbucks and see what they have. We had a few drinks, and I'll be honest, you guys, after having this drink, I went to have a massage and I went to sleep, and then it's the next morning. Well, we are getting ready to head home. This is our last morning in Phuket. Wonderful breakfast. Again, lots of fruit. They had the bananas today, so I had to grab a couple of those to take along with me. And we decided to take one last walk to the beach to go swimming. So, oh yeah, don't forget the juice. Fresh squeezed mandarin juice every day. Fresh yogurt. So good. So my beautiful daughter-in-law. And I wanted to take you one last time through this beautiful garden. If I had a garden like this, I would not have any plants in my house. I guarantee you, this garden was everything. It had so many plants I love. This triangularis, I have never been able to grow those because I don't have any humidity. So many plants. Look at the leaves on these pothos that just climb up the tree. It was just amazing, and it was one of the beautiful things. And you got to sit out in that garden every day and have breakfast. Like, look at the pothos going up the tree. I've never seen anything like this in my life, in real life. I've only seen this on photos. So if you are looking for a really great place to stay, the Ideo Hotel Phuket is where we stayed, and you can have breakfast in this garden. Breakfast is included in your stay every day in this beautiful, beautiful garden. One more walk to the beach before we head back to the big city of Bangkok. Chris and Lily, actually, they got in the water and they swam for a while. I had to actually yell and get those two out of the water, but it was just unbelievable. Like, walking to see this view every single day, I think I could definitely live like this. But the beach was beautiful. This was a nice beach. It wasn't super crowded. We always had space to sit, and the water was just wonderful. And finally, we're going to end our day before we head back to Bangkok by getting a fruit smoothie. It was really cool to watch the lady actually cut up the fresh dragon fruit to make my dragon fruit smoothie. And then Chris and Lily, they got the berries, and the smoothies were perfect. They were just refreshing. They weren't too sweet. They weren't with all the extra sweeteners and stuff. They were just... Phuket, till next time. Had a great time. I'll see you next time. So we are on our way back to Bangkok. A beautiful, fantastic New Year's. And coming up on the next video, my first motorcycle ride. See you on the next video.